We must preserve this world.
I am Prince and Emperor.
Welcome, folks, to the Dawn of Empire. Today we're going to be starting a brand new Mortal Empires campaign as the legendary Emperor Karl Franz. Before we get started, I just want to mention very briefly a couple of things. First off, schedule. Episodes are going to be up Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, approximately 30 minutes long. Obviously, when the battles run long, the episodes will be longer. Aside from that, we're going to try and keep it at 30 minutes. And then I also need to mention that this content, everything in the playlist, is more or less intended for a more mature audience. Total War is probably one of the most violent video games ever created, if you really take a close look at it. So very, very violent game, and I mean that's even accentuated even more in the Warhammer universe, where things are even more violent. So very, very violent game. I will also be reading excerpts from Chris Wright's Sword of Justice from the Black Library. This bad boy, also very violent, but it is very good, and I think it will add some nice flavor to the campaign. I'll be reading that from during the end turns, basically. So we'll get into lots of that as the game goes along. And finally, I curse constantly when I'm playing on Legendary difficulty. So look forward to that. Yeah, good times. Anyway, let's just get right into this. So, I mean, I was so tempted to play as Balthasar, mainly because of this plus 10 armor for all units. It's just so good, so good. But we're gonna play as friends. This is my first Empire campaign, so I want to make it good. I want to do it properly, and I think proper way to go about it is to play as the Emperor. So what do we got here? We got plus 10 relations with Empire provinces. It's nice. It's good. Should help out early on. Lord recruit rank plus 2. That'll be helpful. Campaign movement range plus 10% all characters. This is very nice. I mean, 10% is not much, but it does give you that extra little bit every once in a while. And on top of that, there are other bonuses that we can add in here to stack on this. So I do really enjoy campaign movement when you can get it. Anytime you can boost it up is always good. So that'll be nice. And minus 15% for Reichsguard and Greatsword unit. This arguably could be better than the plus 10 armor for all units. I don't know. I mean, this obviously doesn't take into effect until, you know, later in the game when you're recruiting a lot of these guys. But it does give you the ability to have a lot more of these more elite cavalry and elite infantry. So that'll be very good later on in the game, mid to late game. And then his Lord effects plus 8 leadership for his army. It's not bad, especially with the Empire troops. And then, I mean, I know everyone is probably very familiar with how the Empire plays by this point, but I'll just go through this very quickly anyway. So, colleges of magic harness multiple lords of magic to bolster the Empire's strength and destroy its enemies. Empire offices. Lords can be assigned an office, granting them a unique title and bonuses. Well-rounded unit roster with a wide range of magical lores and war machines. Alright, let's get her going. I am super excited for this, guys. Oh man, I can't believe I waited so long to do an Empire campaign. It's been requested quite a bit on the channel, and I'm really, really looking forward to it. Yeah, should be good. If you want lords or heroes named, just let me know. I can definitely put them in there. No promises that they will stay alive. I can be a little bit reckless with them at times. It's kind of the theme of the channel, being the Ragnarok channel.
The greenskin threat is extinguished, sire. Yet the fight to secure your rule has only just begun. The Empire is beset by civil war once more. Secessionists hostile to your election as Emperor are trying to form a breakaway province to the south. Advance, crush them, and bring the lands back to your sovereign rule. To the north, Boris Todbringer of Middenheim, a bitter rival in the recent election, is openly hostile. A clash with Todbringer and the wolves of Middenland may well be unavoidable if you wish to unify the Empire. Plan for this eventuality. The Empire has ever been besieged by foes, but you are a prince of Altdorf. Greatness runs in your very blood. Make the Heldenhammer proud.
All right, cool. Yeah, what I was saying before, if I name a character for you, yeah, don't get too attached to the character because, yeah, most of our guys end up heading to Valhalla at some point or another. Anyway, mission issued: defeat an army belonging to the following faction in battle: Empire Secessionists. Our enemies gather to strike against us once more. Attack first and deny them the opportunity to reach full strength. Treasury plus 1,000. So that'll be nice juicy incentive to get us going after these guys right away, which is exactly what we're going to do. I'm just going to briefly outline my plan moving forward here for you guys. So obviously consolidate the Reichland is the top priority. Wipe the secessionists off the map as quickly as possible. As soon as that's done, we'll probably have to quell a rebellion or two, and then we can move on to Marienburg. Marienburg is such a rich settlement. I want to get in there as quickly as possible and get that thing built up. Now, once we do that, I think we're going to sit in these 5 provinces for a little while, build everything up as high as possible, and then move out. So while we do that, we'll probably do Karl's quests, the ones that are available to do, and we'll try and get those done while we build our infrastructure and prepare to expand. I think it makes sense to get this province built up and producing as much cash per turn as possible before we start to expand. So I think between these 5 settlements, I think we can probably support very easily 2 armies. Anyway, before we do this fight, let's get into a little bit of diplomacy here and see what our options are going forward.
Welcome, my countrymen. Sigmar's will.
All right, good. Should have went for trade first. Sir. Now that I think about it. Ah, sugar.
Sigmar's will. Approach as friend and make your offer a weak order. Of course.
Yeah, diplomatically, my plan is I don't think I want any allies in this campaign. I think we're going to go for domination victory. And I think the way I want to approach this is trade agreements, non-aggression, and military access. And we'll leave it at that. Confederations, I'm open to them so long as they make sense for us. But I'm okay with taking everyone on if that's what's necessary. However, obviously I don't want to take everyone on all at the same time. I'm hoping that approaching diplomacy in this way will allow us to pick and choose our enemies at our own leisure, which should make things much easier. We don't want an agreement with Marienburg because obviously we are going to eliminate them soon, very soon. So I'm going to try and get through this early stage consolidation of the Reichland as quickly as possible. Let's get over here and get to work. Alright, so army on the left, army on the right, 50-50. Yeah. See how it goes. I apologize, I am stealing Elich's some of Elich's Elich TV's things that he says on his Twitch channel. Yeah, if you're not familiar with Elich TV, he is probably the best Warhammer campaign player that I've seen anyway. I think he's just fucking amazing and excellent content coming out of his channel. You can follow all his campaigns on YouTube, or you can follow him live on Twitch. Very, very good Total War player. And yeah, he's helped improve my game considerably since I started watching him. So definitely up there in the ranks with Legend of Total War, I would say. Alright, I think we're going to have a pretty straightforward battle for the most part here.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
Be a little bit careful though with Franz, because their lord at level 1 with the bonuses, legendary difficulty, will actually give us a little bit of, give Franz a little bit of trouble. I'm going to put the Reichsguard over there for now.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
And you guys can just line right up here. Get the crossbows in behind. Franz can stand right in the middle there. And I think we're going to try and get the handgunners in behind. I think is the plan for them. So actually let's...
My subjects call! Reichsguard Knights! Finding range, sir! Handgunners!
Too many different types of units here in this army. I'm not keen on having all of these different unit types, but anyway. Start it up. And get to work. Take a look at these Empire troops. Never understand why all of the Empire troops insist on going to battle in their jams. I mean, look at this shit. I mean, even Franz, I mean, the guy has got a cape on. When is the last time you saw someone with a cape on?
Yes,
It's ridiculous.
Strike them down! Yes, sir! Sigmar
I want you guys to deal with them, and you guys get over here. You guys can shoot them. Actually, you guys need to slow them down. Start shooting there. Spend too much time looking at the pretty units that in their best pairs of pajamas that I'm not getting the most out of my army here. Come on, get moving, boys. Alright, I want you guys over here. You guys can stay there. Good job. Get some rear charges here in a moment. Just really need to get these handgunners into position here. Come on, hurry up. Not too worried about losing the spears. Prefer not to lose the swords. We can avoid it. Once we get these handgunners into position, we should be good. Alright, start shooting. Quickly finish these crossbowmen off. I don't want them coming back. We need to help the swords over here. Come on. Franzi's holding up okay. Swords not so great. Halberds are doing alright. Oh yeah, alright. Get in behind here. Guys, hold them into place. Keep shooting there. Gonna charge him on these swordsmen now.
Crossbows ready, General! Spot us the target! Crossbowmen!
Guess might as well shoot these guys. So they don't come back.
Ready for
Nope.
war!
Guys, get in there. Help Franzi out, because he is gonna struggle against this guy. Yeah, it's fine. You guys shoot those swords. Make sure they don't come back. Yeah, Franzi, I want you out of there. You're taking damage that you shouldn't be, really. See if we can get him to shoot this guy. Let the Reichsguard run these guys down.
The Empire endures! We serve the Emperor! At speed!
Alright, let's get everybody out of the way here and see if we can just Get our range units to deal with this fool.
What? To battle!
There he goes. Morale is dropping. I don't think we actually want to kill him, because he's going to be replaced if we kill him. So just try and wear him down as much as possible, and then, though at the same time I think we get more experience from actually killing him, so I don't know, maybe we should kill him. I don't know. Decisions. Turn around and fucking shoot him. What are you guys doing?
We are ready!
Yeah, Franzi took a little bit of damage. I find Franzi a little bit squishy at times. I don't know. I don't know if you guys have the same experience. Fuck me, you guys are slow. Come on. Come on. You can do it. It's just a spear unit, but still. Try and wear them down. We're gonna have to fight these guys again next turn. So took a little bit more damage than I would have liked. Come on, boys. Please tell me you're gonna get there in time before they get off the field. There we go. Good job. Finish them off. This guy got him damaged pretty good. Maybe one more volley and we'll just leave it at that. Come on, one more volley. Ah, he's just out of range. Fuck it. Good enough. Alright, nice easy win. Get things kicked off. Whoops. I totally didn't mean to hit that key. Alright, yeah, let's see if we can get at least one more battle and at least get that first settlement in this first episode. I mean, we've got 12 minutes. I would imagine the end turn is going to take a little while to get through. A couple of minutes, so ideally I would have liked to get the whole of the Reichland taken in this first episode, but I don't think that that's going to be possible. We'll see. It's unlikely. I think we're going to go with the replenishment while we're at war with these guys. So he's the only one that survived there, and he's in bad shape, so they're not going to get to replace him. Alright, good. A little bump to the treasury. Follower gained. Good stuff. What's the new capture Grunburg? Alright, yeah, we're on it.
Bring me to my men.
I don't think we have enough movement for that. It's pretty close, but I don't want to risk it. We need more troops. We can take it next turn. Franzi has leveled up. Ooh, this is a really tough choice. This first point. I find him so much more useful on the warhorse, to be honest. Route Marcher. Son of a bitch. Maybe if we had given him Route Marcher, he would have been able to take Grunburg. Anyway. Alright, well, it's too late now. Too late now. We'll have to take Grunburg next turn. Damn, yeah, I bet that bonus 10% would have given us just enough to get there. Though it would have been a little bit of a tough fight.
By the comet.
Anyway.
Franz, they will obey.
It's unfortunate. We'll get some swords. Start it up. Alright, cool. Hit the end turn. Alright, well, I will be reading from Sword of Justice, but I think we're going to wait till next episode before I get into that. And, yeah, well, we'll just start with next episode. I think these early end turns will go by pretty quick anyway. And yeah, I mean, the reason I like to bring something like this to the campaign is I think it adds something a little bit different, and we can talk about it in more depth from a philosophical perspective if you guys want, or just you know, I think it's interesting getting into the lore a little bit more of the Warhammer fantasy world, which is relatively new to me. I'm getting into it more and more now that I've been playing these games, but yeah, it's something new to me, and I've been enjoying it quite a bit so far. So, all right, good. This guy, don't know where he's going, but whatever. Let him do his thing. All right, yeah. So public order is going to be a big issue here for us. Starting off, we can probably actually even auto-resolve this. All right, good. Maybe just occupy. Alright, good stuff. And maybe this will help us get some... I was thinking some trade, but it doesn't actually give us a resource, does it? Yeah, I mean, we'll... Growth plus 30. I think I'm going to get rid of this. Whoops. Or not.
Your burgeoning realm grows, Your Eminence, yet many evils still abound in this world. The Empire remains divided, and marauding greenskins still threaten your lands. Further afield, there are rumors of a dark force rising in the east, spreading the taint of undeath. You must remain vigilant.
Alright, cool. Whatever. Yeah, Alright, cool, yeah. I think we are going to get rid of this, just because I don't think we need the growth right now. I think the growth, what we need is economy. We need economy buildings, because we're not going to be able to keep up with the growth initially. It's, I think the key is to get the money rolling in, and then we'll get the growth later on. But my plan for the minor settlements, I think, is industry, roads, and then a shrine. But before we get the shrine, probably we'll go with growth in this corner. But industry, roads, shrines. I mean, I'd really like to put the garrison in here. But yeah, I'll get into my reasoning for why I don't think I will be doing that. But yeah, I think that's my plan. Basically, the shrine. I mean, the vampires. Like with all the corruption between the vampires, chaos, Skaven, I think it's just good to have a shrine in every settlement. And not to mention too, if you look at the buildings, this is going to give us an additional warrior priest every one of these that we build. So these warrior priests are awesome. Really like using these guys. And then, like, the problem I have with the garrison is that you know, I don't know. The thing is, I really like these toll gates. I think you're getting a ton of value. These are really cheap to build. And you're getting plus 10, on level 3, you're getting plus 15% movement range. And this does stack. I've tested it out. It does stack. You get the plus 7 growth, and then you get plus 8% income from all buildings. I think you're just getting a ton of value here. The problem, however, that I have with bring this one up, the defensive buildings. While you're getting a ton of value, if you consider how much the upkeep of a mortar, 2 outriders, 2 halberdiers, and 2 handgunners for 3,000, a one-time payment of 3,000, and you're getting walls for the settlement, I mean, you're getting so much value there. You're getting a ton of value. However, the problem I have is that even with the City Watch and the garrison that you get from this, 2, 4, 6, 7, and then you get an additional 7 units here, you get 14 units, and with the walls, I find that those 14 units are not able to stop even a single army, like a full stack, which to me, I don't know, it just doesn't seem worth it. I'd rather have this building doing something else for us. And I think the Shrine of Sigmar is the way to go. But anyway, we'll see how this all plays out as we go on, and see if this ends up being a bad decision. Let me know what you think. I mean, I'm probably going to be playing ahead, but I mean,
Approach us, friend, and make your
I
offer.
won't be playing so far ahead that
Yes.
that
Approach us, friend.
I won't be able to change
Make
things
your
or
offer. Not in my name.
things like that. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on that, the way to build the minor
By
settlements.
Sigmar's will, come in peace.
I'll ignore that. Who calls?
Approach us, friend, and make your offer.
A fool's action.
Yeah, nobody.
Welcome. How fares the Emperor?
Foolhardy.
The Empire.
It is good to see fellow sons of the Empire.
Not in my name.
All right, so no.
Greetings, my countrymen. You come in peace on this fine...
Affirmative.
All right, there we go. Got a non-aggression. Gonna give us trade, boys?
No, sir.
No, sir. No kidding.
All right.
Averland, you guys up for non-aggression?
Greetings on behalf of the Empire. We cannot.
What? My throng stands ready. Nope. Anad, make your proposal. My long eye.
All right. Oh, fuck me. Nobody wants anything to do with us. All right, fine, whatever. All right, we
I am Prince
are recording
and
more troops, so
Emperor.
we'll head to Helmgart next. So far, smooth sailing, but I think that's pretty standard for Empire. Early campaign, I think, is should be pretty smooth for the most part. The Empire secessionists, I don't think they're really gonna put up too much of a fight here for us. And if they do, I think that's a bad sign that the campaign is going to be pretty rough. I don't know. Anyway, I think we should be able to get through them relatively quickly. The mistake that I think I made there was I think we should have upgraded Franz with the route marcher right away and not moved him back. And I think we could have taken Grunburg in the first turn and still been able to recruit those troops, and then Franz would be in position to attack Helmgart next turn coming up. But anyway, whatever. So I think we're kind of basically a turn behind where we should be right now, but that's fine. We'll get caught up here in a little while. So industry, roads, shrine, basically the way I want to do things. Now, do we want to come around this way,
Not likely.
or do we want to come around this way? I guess it doesn't really matter. What's the quickest route to there? Yeah, all right, take that route. Size stack do they have over here? All right. Yeah, so we're almost certainly going to have a rebellion in Altdorf right away. We'll
As is my right by Sigmar's crown.
deal with that when it happens. I mean, the rebellions aren't necessarily a bad thing. Early on, you can kind of use them to
Come then.
level up
Only
your
Sigmar's
lords,
God
get a
only.
little bit of a bump to your income as well.
The Empire.
Get your
Approach
troops
us, friend,
a little bit
and
of
make your offer.
experience,
Not in
that sort
my
of stuff.
name.
So,
What?
hey,
Come then. Only Sigmar's God.
Not likely. So,
Welcome, my countrymen.
not in my name.
very well. I will be checking this
Welcome, my
occasionally.
countrymen.
I think it's
fool's
important
action.
to keep an eye on the diplomacy.
Do you wish the lady's favor?
Definitely botched the diplomacy in
Who
some of
called?
my other
By
campaigns.
Sigmar's will,
Made things
come
a
in
little bit more
peace.
difficult than they
No.
need to be. But anyway, we just hope we keep
Sigmar's
offering
will.
them, and eventually
Greetings on behalf of the Empire. Absolutely not.
they'll warm up to us. But all right, cool.
I
Keep
command
recruiting.
here.
Keep getting those troops coming in.
Absolutely.
Just gonna go with the swords for now. We want to get this upgraded as quickly as possible so we can get some of those crossbows. And I think probably after this end turn, we'll probably end the episode and start fresh next time. We should be able to consolidate the Reichland very easily in the next episode. We do have this quest over here to do as well. That'll probably be episode 3, I would think. It's probably when we'll get to that. We want to make sure Franz's army is a little bit better equipped to take on this quest. It's not a difficult quest battle, but do want to have him leveled up a little bit first and have a little bit more of a versatile army, or at least a little bit better caliber troops. So hopefully we can get some of his battle skills before we go ahead and do that. But we should have a couple more battles in here. We've got a battle with him. We're going to have a battle with the settlement. So this is going to be make for an interesting fight there. This guy just... maybe we should have eliminated him. Oh well. Anyway guys, that's it for today. Thank you very much for joining me. We are going to hit Helmgard next turn. What kind of garrison do they got there? So the garrison's not too substantial, and this army we should be able to take on. Yeah, it should be a fairly even fight, but I have no doubt that we'll be able to take it with our extra versatility or mobility, and the handgunners should be key in taking that. Anyway, yeah, I will see you guys next time, episode 2, and best way you can support the channel, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know how I can improve the content for you, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day. Ragnarok signing out.